today's horoscope from 𝐀𝐬𝐿. Scorpio, June 3, 2025. With Venus and Chiron aligning in your partnership sector today, emotional matters thrive, although an old relationship wound may reopen in the process. You are open and generous, and others are attracted or drawn to you as a result. You may be helping someone through a difficulty or vice versa. This influence can bring a relationship matter or sensitivity to your attention. In truth, it's an excellent time to commit or recommit to a healing process, relationship, or improved attitude related to relationships. Financial judgment is also enhanced right now since you are in touch with what you need and value, not only with people but also with material things. Today's transits are also strong for your sense of community and social excitement. Saturn transits bring tough love depending on where he is in the heavens. Presently, he will bring karmic lessons around all of the themes of Aries, independence, desire, anger, passion, and war. On a collective level, we will face how we have asserted ourselves in our love lives and relationships in years past and will face more notable weight if we've made poor decisions. Some people may decide it's time to take their power back in relationships due to Saturn's movement through this cardinal fire zodiac sign. Pay attention to these themes now. It could be slow going for you, but you need to push through the inertia just to stay in one place. Think of it as exercise. This extra effort will work to your advantage in the long run. When you have your own health practice in order, it is easier to deal with those day-to-day obstacles. But too often, we let the obstacles determine our health practice. If only there was a way to have perspective when you need it the most, there is. Keeping discipline in your routine is the best way to overcome the confusion that settles in when the going gets tough. When all else fails, a hot bath does wonders for both body and mind. New opportunities and options will come your way today. This is the way of the vibration. Without its presence in your life, things would become stale quickly. The only thing you need to consider when opportunity knocks on your door with an endeavor that sparks your interest is whether or not it will hold your attention. If you think that you might lose interest halfway through, reconsider getting involved. While this vibration can see things started, follow-through is not always a part of its offering, weekend or not. Having the moon in your income sector during Venus last weekend in your career sector couldn't come with better timing. This comes just as Venus has not only caught up with Chiron and Eris, the planets that have been here for years, but when they are already aligned. While the moon will form a friendly aspect to all 6 planets in your career sector as it moves through your income sector, it is only Venus, the planet of money, desire, and attraction, who has the eye on where the money is. As the moon's last visit while Mars is in your income sector, both he and Venus will be keen to exploit this, at the same time that Venus aligns with Chiron, bringing the planets of love and healing together. She also catches up with the dwarf planet Eris, the warrior princess of the cosmos. Ahead of the moon's return to your communication sector tomorrow, this not only brings an opportunity for healing but the resolve to push through old roadblocks and barriers, whether real or imagined. Scorpio, your power today is in vulnerability. Your quote of the day: "What you let down may let you rise." Your color of the day is mulberry. Deep and healing. Lucky numbers: 4, 13, 20. A boundary you once needed may now be ready to evolve. A private truth surfaces not to disrupt, but to heal. Let go with intention. Our eyes in the sky. Welcome to your tarot reading for June 2, 2025. Today's energy comes with a quiet but steady hum, a kind of calm that settles in after the first wave of new month excitement. If yesterday felt like a leap or a beginning, today invites you to ground that energy, take your time, and start noticing the small steps that begin to build something meaningful. Sometimes we get caught up in the idea that change must be loud or immediate, but the cards today suggest that real growth often begins in the quiet, with presence and intention. The cards drawn for today are the Hermit, Page of Cups, Four of Wands, Seven of Pentacles, and Strength. We begin with the Hermit. A beautiful card for reflection, solitude, and inner guidance. This doesn't mean isolating yourself, it means tuning in. You may feel the urge today to pull back from noise, take a break from constant stimulation, or even just enjoy your own company more deeply. The Hermit reminds us that clarity doesn't come from outside, it comes from listening to your own truth. Maybe you've been wrestling with a decision or feeling a little unsure of where you're headed. That's okay. Instead of pushing for answers, take a walk, journal, sit with a cup of tea and your thoughts. Let your inner light guide you. Often, we already know what we need, we just have to slow down enough to hear it. Next, the Page of Cups brings in gentle emotional openness. This card often arrives when we're being nudged to reconnect with wonder, creativity, and vulnerability. Today might hold a small surprise, a heartfelt message, a moment of affection, or even an unexpected inspiration. The Page of Cups is playful and soft, like the first warm breeze of spring. If you find yourself daydreaming or feeling more sensitive than usual, don't push it away. Let it in. It's your heart stretching. Maybe today is the day to write that poem, text someone you've been thinking about, or simply allow yourself to feel whatever comes up. Be curious, not critical, with your emotions. The Four of Wands brings a spark of celebration and stability. It speaks of coming home to yourself and enjoying the beauty of what you've already built. Maybe you're seeing progress in a project, or you're reconnecting with people who feel like family. This card reminds us that joy doesn't always require a grand occasion, it's often found in shared meals, meaningful conversations, or even just cleaning your space and lighting a candle at the end of a long day. Think about what home feels like to you, not just physically, but emotionally. Who or what helps you feel grounded and free at the same time? Make space for those things today. Now we shift to the Seven of Pentacles, a card of patience and long-term vision. It shows a gardener pausing, hands on hips, looking over the plants they've been tending. That might be you today. Maybe you're deep in something that's taking time, a creative process, a relationship, a career goal, or even healing from something hard. This card says, the work you're doing is not wasted. It may feel slow, but growth is happening beneath the surface. Don't dig up your seeds to see if they're sprouting. Keep showing up with love, with effort, with hope. The rewards are on their way, and today is a good day to recognize how far you've already come. And finally, strength. Not the kind that flexes or fights, but the quiet strength of compassion, courage, and persistence. This card often shows a person gently taming a lion, not through force, but through trust and gentleness. Maybe there's something in your life right now that feels a little raw or wild. Maybe it's your own inner critic, or a challenge that won't let up. The Strength card tells you that you don't have to be loud to be powerful. Your softness, your patience, your resilience, those are your superpowers today. You can meet whatever comes with grace. Together, these cards weave a quiet but beautiful message. Today is about pausing to hear your own wisdom, staying open-hearted to beauty and connection, finding joy in small wins, trusting the long game, and knowing your inner calm is your strength.